is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-race review from the TruNorth Global 250 from Martinsville, the trucks race. It's been a little bit since I've done a trucks review. It's been a couple weeks since we had a trucks race. Last race was at Vegas last time. If you remember, Kyle Busch won his second straight race. I'm going to go through things that happened in this race, and we'll look at the results, and then I'll give you my opinion of the review. This is going to be more professional. Let's go. So, race starts up, and there's some good racing up front between Kyle Busch and Stewart Friesen. Those two go beating and banging for like the first 10 laps. And then Kyle Busch decides, I'm just going to pull away. You know, after past Stewart Friesen on lap 10, he pulls away from Stewart Friesen. Friesen ends up falling back a little bit, and you have some guys moving up like Ross Chastain. Johnny Sauter's moving up to the front. He had a really fast car. But Johnny Sauter had an issue. He apparently had a plug wire issue, and he just lost power, and Stewart Friesen got back around him. With around 8 laps to go, Kyle Busch is pulling away. 8 laps to go, first caution comes out, which will be the stage caution for Gustine, who blew up. Oil hit the track, and his car went on fire. And because this NASCAR, which I don't understand why they didn't open pit road up, that's my opinion. They didn't open up pit road, and coming to the line, Kyle Busch wins the first stage. Stage 2 hits, and Austin Hill stays out while everybody else decides to pit. Yes, this would change up the race for sure. As the run goes on, you know, there's some interesting players showing up. Ross Chastain's up in the front. Johnny Sauter went to the road to fix it. He's starting to come back to the front. Ross Chastain, you heard this right. Ross Chastain gets up to the front, and he's battling against Kyle Busch in a Nice Motorsports car. He's only about a second back. With about 35 to go in the stage, Daniel Cesnat, who did terrible today, who's a terrible driver in my opinion, crashes, spins out. Now this brings out a caution. Now a few guys decide to pit. You know, a lot of guys decide to pit. While Brett Moffitt and Stewart Friesen decided to stay out, Ross Chastain and Kyle Busch get out in front. They're behind Brett Moffitt and Stewart Friesen. As we're coming to the restart, Ross Chastain passes Stewart Friesen on the restart, and he's able to pull away. Ben Rhodes is all of a sudden up in front because he gets by Kyle Busch. And Ross Chastain is able to pull away, and he's able to win the second stage. Shout out to my boy Ross. Second stage win. First stage win in trucks, wins stage 2. Then we have the restart, and you have Ross Chastain and then Ben Rhodes right on the outside. For a while, Ross Chastain is able to pull away. But as the run goes on, Kyle Busch is able to catch Ross. And he passes Ross with around 70 laps to go. And then we get to around 40 laps to go, and there's a crash that happens. And this is what's crazy to me. We have Johnny Sauter, who has a tire going down, who seems to be having a brake issue, but at first then it turns into a tire going down. They don't bring a caution out, and then Daniel Cesnat spins out again. I think that's the guy's name. I don't know if I got it wrong, right, if you remember the name. I think that's how you spell it. Whatever. A guy that's never raced before, so I didn't know. Yeah, that caution comes out for that at 5 seconds too late. NASCAR, if a car is spinning out and there's no room to go, should bring the caution out. I'm just saying. And then we get to the pits. A couple guys come to pit road. You know, Harrison Burton, all those guys, they come to the pits. Kyle Busch and them, they stay out because they're trying to keep their tires clean. And Brett Moffitt's up front. Yeah, Brett Moffitt who pitted on this caution. Side comes out, and he's able to come back up to the front. He's up front. We then go for a while. Kyle Busch is able to keep the lead for a while, and then a timely caution comes out with 8 laps to go. Spencer Davis gets into the back of Tyler Dipple, and he spins out. Tyler Dipple was not happy with Spencer Davis. Was not happy at all. And caution comes out, and this changes the game because you have Brett Moffitt now up to 3rd, Ross Chastain's in 4th, and then Ben Rhodes is right behind him. We have a restart with 2 to go. Kyle Busch is able to clear Ben Rhodes, and a caution comes out on the last lap. I don't remember who exactly brought out the caution. I don't know if it says that again. I don't know. But the caution comes out on the last lap, and coming to the line, Kyle Busch goes 3 in a row in the Truck Series, and Kyle Busch as well wins his 201st race in NASCAR's Touring Series. Now let's go through the results. Kyle Busch wins. Ben Rhodes 2nd. Good run for Ben. Brett Moffitt 3rd. Another really good run for Brett Moffitt going for the championship. Ross Chastain, that man is a driver of the day in my opinion. That guy did a hell of a job today. He defended his spot for a long time and finished his 4th. Great run for Ross Chastain, driver of the day. And he proves to me, and why I was pissed off that he screwed up by Chip Ganassi, because this is the shit that he can do. Stuart Freeze in 5th. Pretty good run. He rebounded after a pit stop. Mike Snyder 6th. I would say he did a really good job as well. I'm not a big fan of Mike Snyder, but really good job for him today. He's pretty good here at Martinsville. He finished 4th last year here. So, good run for Mike Snyder. Grant Enfinger 7th. Non-factor at all today. Kind of surprised. Expected a little more speed out of him. Matt Craft in 8th. Rebounded from a penalty to an 8th place finish. That's not bad. Johnny Sauter, he rebounded to a 9th place finish. I got to give him a lot of credit. He did a really good job today. 2 times coming back and finishes 9th. Yeah. Bubba Wallace finishes 10th. Bubba was really good run for Bubba. Really good. Harrison Burton 11th, non-factor all day. I thought he'd be a little bit better, to be honest, but finishes 11th. David Gillen 12th, decent. Austin Dillon 13th, non-factor at all today. Rafael Lazar, I thought he could do a little bit better, but 14th is not bad for his first career start. Todd Gillen 15th, he had a tire go down on the last lap because he had hard contact, and that's why I finished 15th. Austin Hill 16th, I don't know what happened. He was in the top 10 for a lot of the day, I guess because of strategy. Sheldon Creed 17th, he got bumped by a lot of people, but he was slower than them, so Todd Gillen bumped him out of the way. That's what you do. You're gonna block somebody. You're gonna get past. Derek Krause 18th, not bad. Tyler Aker 19th. Spencer Davis 20th. Timmy Hill 21st. Austin Terrio 22nd. Not in a great car. And he finishes 22nd. Ty Double 23rd. Reed Wilson 24th. Corbin Forrester 25th. Jordan Harrison 26th. Spencer Boyd 27th. 20th is Travis Koppel. 29th is Brendan Poole. 30th is Daniel Sasnet. 31st, Corey Roper. Corey Roper had an issue as well. I think that's what one of the cautions was for as well. And then Gus Steen finishes last in 32nd. Now to give you my opinion and my review. I'm going to give this race a 9. There was a lot of beating and banging, a lot of bumpers. I know that Kyle Busch won again, and I know people are not going to say this race is great. But just don't think Kyle Busch as the main focus. Focus on the battles that are going on the racetrack. If you're a fan, don't make your race bad because Kyle Busch won. That's just my opinion. Okay? But yeah, good racing overall. We had some good battles for the lead too. I mean, this is Martinsville, and this is a good truck race. Better than last year's truck race. I didn't watch most of it because I was in school in Woodshop watching the race last year at Herky. But anyhow, that's going to be the review for this race. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel. Turn notifications on so you can be notified when videos go out tomorrow. I might have an IndyCar review out for Circuit of the Americas. I'm not sure if I am going to do that. But you'll have the review out for Martinsville tomorrow. I don't work tomorrow, and this is the 6th race I've had so far. And only one day where I've had to work, so my luck's been pretty good. Hopefully I didn't jinx it or whatever. But anyway, want to thank you guys for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time.